What's going on, guys? It's Corner Streets. Welcome back to Doki Doki Litrature Club with the extra lit, because I am showing my gosh darn poem to all these lovely lasses. Last time we showed it to Suki, and she showed us a really simplistic poem. Now, who do I go next? I mean, Natsuki and Sayori are my two favorites, but I kind of want to leave Sayori to last. Let's show Monika next. Hi Haruki. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do any better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. So I'm afraid to bring things up. Haruki, no! I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Haruki. We're a little embarrassed today, you know. But if that's not a barrier, we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wasn't surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Oh, well. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are really different. Huh? Well, that may be the case, but there's also some similarities you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. Ears popped. So, I think it's kind of vibe I get when reading one of your poems. You sure you're not reading into this too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing, it has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring one emotion, like happiness and sadness. Who knows, someone so happy could enjoy writing sad things too. That's a clear sign. Expected. Well, to each their own. Anyway, you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll try to things, and it could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I just did that all in her voice, but it was my voice. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of style suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Don't force your way. Everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I'm pretty confident with someone who claims to not be very good. But that's because I love to sound confident. It doesn't mean I don't feel that way in them. Let's see. Well, let's read it then. All in one. Could have been me. See? Direction, the sparkles, a noisy number, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside it. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas already scorched red pot. I'm in a It's just a hole. It's too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now, I wasn't looking in. I wasn't looking. Other side is looking in. That's tragic. What do you think? Very freeform. That's what you got. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say it kind of has some empathy. I've been influencing my poems a bit. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too This is advice I was given when I started writing. Your brain got too fixated on a spinning point. Go and start on a separate part. You try so hard to make something perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something done on paper and tidy up later. I know she's watching this video because she loves Doki Doki Litrature Club. What did I tell you about writing? Write out a basic sketch first. Like an artwork, make the sketch first and then add detail. Another way to think about it is this. Get your pen in the same spot for too long. Let's get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand, go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who's next on the list? Yuri? Why not? Yuri stares at the poem. When it passes. More than enough time for her to read it. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. I'm gonna actually turn it down because I'm pretty sure my Yuri voice is really... like, I'm pretty sure my Yuri voice can hardly be heard. Hold on. Okay. This is your first poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guessed it might be after reading. Ah, so it's not that bad. No? Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. You know, but no, it's been several minutes. You haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new. It's fine, I didn't really... What were you saying? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of me. Having been through that myself, I'll learn to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is the way they try and make the styles. In other words, they try and pick a writing style separate from the topic matters. They form fit two together. So it's both style and expressiveness are weak. Once Yuri finds her thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. This time is completely gone. She sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be for. So many different skills and techniques that go into writing this. Not just finding them, building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, to try new things. I also hope that everyone in this club gives you a valuable feedback. That Suki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking to people. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to that Suki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to show my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sticking future. I bathe, calms, breathing air of the present, but living past. Flicker. That's lovely. Sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Terrible? Have you seen my signature? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. So you time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even if it's short, it's really descriptive. Isn't it too short? I usually write longer. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more easy to digest, I suppose. Oh. Are you into ghost story? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. Really? I must have totally missed the point. But you only did glance over it. But remember, the poet also expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only symbolically connected to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, able to let go of the past. Soon they'll be left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. It's nothing, really. Makes me happy. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up these books on your own too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Oh. We're counting on each other. And it's time. I believe, by the way I was speaking, Sayori is the one that I mostly picked words of. But it was very close between Natsuki and the other two as well. So I'm going to go back and count them, actually. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Haruki. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. It's way more destructive than this. Are you sure you don't just like it because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better a lot more than other people. So, when I read you a poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Haruki poem. That makes me feel extra special. Like, I can feel your feeling in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Aww. It's so weird, Sayori. Really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how we're really part of the club now. To mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Oh, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet. Doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Haruki. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's the only good... That's something only good people do. Thanks, Yuri. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Again. I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Oh, the sleepy from my eyes, not the sleepiness. That's adorable. That's like referring to it as a tummy and not a stomach. Asking me to come and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I'd sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Oh, that last line. Don't sleep forever, Sayori, please. Sorry. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least this makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be so mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs on toast. So you were late to school. I had to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. No, Yuri's was. It was so meaningful. I don't like that Monica's making herself top queen. You may be the president. But do you know Kung Fu? Next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. I guess I'll look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. That's around the room. It's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing ability. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to this. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended myself into. Across the room, Siri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Suki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. This language! Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Suki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one. I guess you could say it's fancy. It was just cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism of something? It's clear about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? No, that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you had to try to come up with something nice to say? Oh. I should have put my thing on mute. Next episode, put Steam on mute. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Haruki did too. Based on that, I'd gladly give some suggestions of my own. First of all... Excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writings. I don't expect to change anytime soon. As of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Haruki liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh no. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just because Haruki appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know I'd not appreciate he advised my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Come on, in the room, let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Yeah! Ah! Oh, I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out my way to make anything over. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs managed to grow a size bigger as soon as Haruki started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... It doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls towards me, as if they notice they stand there. Haruki? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She should get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. And this would never happen in the first place. What's the point of making all your poems all convoluted for no reason? Men should jump out of the reader, not force themselves to figure it out. Let me explain this to her, Haruki. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not necessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Haruki? Well... I get dragged to this place. I don't know anything about Ryan, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I kind of want to do the Natsuki path to start with, or I might do. So it's simple writing. Oh, sorry, Natsuki. Suki. You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. No excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't be picking a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. Stand. Yuri? Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing is, they still put their feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. Sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that... That's okay, I think that's enough. You both said something that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Suki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody had taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up with a bad feeling for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'll spend my time looking at your faces right now. Without warning, Suki snatched her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples the poem in her hands, throws it in the trash. Suki. She really didn't have to look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach and sit in the adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me right now. Do we hate her? Come on. We'll find out in the next episode, guys. I'll see you around. This is Crone's Feet, signing off.